Here we are at the tallest stupa in Thailand, in Nakhon Pathom, Thailand. It's called the Phra Pathom Chedi Temple, and it was built over 2,000 years ago in what is a very sacred site for Thai Buddhists. This temple represents one of the earliest forms of Buddhist architecture in Thailand. It is believed to date all the way back to the 3rd century current era. Now, the structure fell apart over the centuries, but it was discovered and restored in the 19th century under King Rama IV. So, before entering the temple, the Thai people will generally say a prayer, and I figured I would do the same. Now, please take into consideration that I was totally confused over the process of doing this. I've never done anything like this before, and if I get anything wrong in my explanation, I beg for your forgiveness. So I've been told to take this flower and this stick. I'm not totally sure what I'm doing, so I totally apologize if I get this wrong. But this is supposedly a sheet of gold, and I guess what their traditions are, I'm going to follow this woman's lead, is to light this stick, light this candle. Go here and pray, and I guess I can wish for good health or good luck, one of those things. Now the final step is to take the flaming stick and put it in the dirt there, right in front of the Buddha. And this was a crowded time, so I kind of had to walk around and make my way around the people. But after that, you've got to take the flower and put it on a tray, almost as if it's an offering to the Buddha. And finally, I'm going to take the gold in those little pieces of paper. There are strips of gold, and I'm going to place that on the Buddha statue. The final step is to place a strip of gold on the Buddha. In each one of these papers, there's a small strip of gold. And I've got to put this somewhere on the Buddha. I'm not so great at sticking it on there. Now, I believe that the Thais believe this will bring them good luck, or perhaps make my wishes for wealth and a successful channel come true. So, after saying a brief prayer, I'm going to make my way into the temple. Now, before I do so, I must remember to take off my shoes. Always remember to take off your shoes in Thailand. Now, this is the Thai king Rama V. Now, this stupa, the temple, a very huge stupa, that's over 2,000 years old. But this king, Rama V, made great repairs to the stupa and renovated it quite a bit. Alright, I'm going to go in the temple. Right there? Right there. You can't film. Doing circles around the temple, the wind blowing, I'm quite sweaty due to the climate. And it's quite common to hear Thais doing chants, singing songs, praying as they walk circles around this temple. And I've asked them, what's in that stupa? Can I go inside of there? And they said no. Now, I was allowed to go into in the entrance, and the temples over here that you can see behind me. They have beautiful artwork, but they strictly prohibit any photographs. I'm not allowed to take photographs inside of those temples, although there's beautiful art. Now, as far as the stupa is concerned, which I'm currently circling, I'm not sure if you can see it there, if I get the shot, but I'm currently circling that stupa. I'm not allowed to enter. They won't let me go in there, nor can anybody else. And whenever I ask people what's in there, they say it's a secret, it's forbidden information. Perhaps it's only for those who are spiritually inclined. The monks might know, I don't know, but they're certainly not going to tell me. I should just make a quick disclaimer that I'm not always sure in what I'm allowed to do here. They have different rules, different protocols, different standards, different ways of doing things, and as a foreigner, I'm not really in the know. And especially a place like this, I need to be careful because it's very sacred to them. And the last thing I want to do is offend anybody or be seen as rude. But my intent in making this video and in filming here is to spread awareness of different types of spirituality. Thailand was a country that was never colonized. It's perhaps the only nation in the world that has Buddhism as its official religion, or it's one of a few, if not the only one. I think maybe Cambodia or a few others may have Buddhism as their official religion as well. But coming from the Western world, this is a very interesting place. And my intent in making this video is to spread awareness and give cultural exposure to people who will never get the opportunity to travel to such a beautiful, fascinating part of the world.